Everything about us now that's medically relevant can be captured. With sensors, we can digitize all of our metrics. And with imaging, we can digitize our anatomy. And with our sequence of our DNA, we can digitize our biology.
The data story in the genome is the fact that we have 6 billion data points sitting in our genomes that we've never had access to before. When you sequence a person's genome, there are known differences in the human genome that can predict a risk for a disease, or that you're a carrier for a disease, or that you have a certain ancestry. There's a lot of information packed in the genome that we're starting to learn more and more about. Getting your own personal information through your genome would not have been possible even 10 years ago because of costs. The technologies that have enabled this have dropped precipitously, and now we're able to get a really good look at your genome for under $500.
And when it becomes $100 or $10, we're going to have everyone's genome as data.
The results came back on Tuesday. It was October 2nd, 1996. I was diagnosed that day with breast cancer. A year out of treatment, I found a lump on the other breast in the exact same position, and I went in, and they told me that I had breast cancer again. Sedona's known about me being tested for the BRCA gene. She's known my sister has tested. She knows my other sister tested and was negative for the gene mutation. And so she actually told me, when I'm 18, I want to test, and see if I have this gene mutation or not. I am going to be completely distraught if I handed this gene down to my kid.
Do you know what your chances are of having the mutation that your mom has?
I'd say 50-50.
You're exactly right. BRCA2 is a gene that we all have. It's called tumor suppressor gene. But women who have a mutation in the gene, it causes the gene not to function like it should. So the risk mainly of breast and ovarian cancer is a lot higher than in the general population.
An average woman would have a 12% risk of getting breast cancer in her lifetime, and most women aren't going out there getting preventive mastectomies. But when you're faced with an 87% risk of getting breast cancer in your lifetime, it kind of makes that a possible choice.
You'll need to swish this mouthwash for 30 seconds.
We are definitely moving into a world where the patient or the person is at the center of things, and hopefully also at the controls. People will have access to the data that is informative around the type of disease they have, and that data then can point much more directly to proper treatments. But the data can also say that a treatment works for a person or it doesn't work for a person based on their genetic profile. And we're going to start moving more and more into this notion of personalized medicine as we learn more about the genome and the study of pharmacogenetics, which is how do our genes influence the drugs we take. Ultimately, instead of treating disease, is there data that could really help us move away from contracting these illnesses to begin with and go more toward a preventive model?